Hi, follows, whatever. This is pretty much just gonna be an update on my progress in my recovery. And a bit of information on how I'm feeling and where everything's going for me right now. Since I did that video of my story on YouTube, well, I put on YouTube for Tumblr, and I was free for a month, yeah, I've relapsed 3 or 4 times since in self-harm. It's not something I'm proud of. You know, I'm never going to be proud of the fact that I've self-harmed and that, and even knowing how my parents were when they found out that I self-harmed and the confusion they had and how it doesn't stop me, and having a best friend who knows everything, who our progress is gone from arguing all the time to him being the first person I turn to now. And you know, we have good days, we have bad days, and then with my parents we've come a long way. Even though we still argue, we still fight. You know, a couple weeks ago, a week ago maybe 2 weeks, I was genuinely considering taking my own life because I just didn't feel that I should be here anymore. I genuinely felt that my parents would be better off without me, my best friend would, school would. I feel like I'm never gonna get anywhere in my life. I have to stay an extra year in sixth form because at the beginning of the year my depression basically took hold, and I mean, I was doing biology, chemistry, French and psychology at the beginning of the year, and then I went to English, psychology and forensics. And I'm not even doing forensics anymore, I'm just doing psychology and English. I know my exams start next week. I've done about a day or two of revision, all in all. I just can't seem to bring myself to sit and revise. And I try, don't get me wrong, I do try. But I just can't concentrate, and when I get something wrong, it just knocks everything, and I can't do anything, which is really strange for me. I've always been good at being able to convey what I'm thinking, what the right answer is. I've always known. I'm like a sponge, I've always absorbed information. Whereas now I can't pen it down, I can't write. I mean, at one point last year, before the depression got so bad, I was able to write for hours on end, and I had a publishing deal. I was going to be writing a book. That fell through not because of the depression though. That was mechanical failure on my old laptop. The depression's got to a point where my therapist is considering drugs as a way out, because therapy isn't going great. I haven't got the motivation to work for it, even though I'm desperate to get better. Just seems like nothing's gonna get rid of it. I guess it's also got to the stage where I just don't feel good enough anymore. I don't think I'm gonna be able to lead a normal life, I suppose. I mean, the only good things I have right now is that I'm gonna have a new baby cousin in July, and my cousin's having the baby. They're moving closer, moving 2 hours away instead of 5 or 6. My pen pal in the army's coming out from Afghanistan on the 16th, as long as the army stick to their dates. My dog, I mean, we rescued him 4 years ago in February. When we had him in the beginning, he was so shy and so timid, and he had physical scars. Whereas now you look at him and he's a different dog. But he's still dependent on us, obviously. And so if I was to kill myself, where would he be? How would he cope? I kind of don't want to go on drugs. Because, you know, you're just going to be along one plane of emotion. You're not, from what I get from studying psychology and gathered from other things, I won't be happy, I won't feel anything like that. It won't feel okay. I'm not. So it's just, I don't really know where everything's gonna go from here. I'm just so scared now. I guess I'm gonna fail my exams and disappoint everyone. Disappoint myself. Am I the only one there of my friends doing an extra year? I don't feel it. I'm never gonna get to uni. That I'm never gonna have the life I set out to have. I always dreamt of a happy life, of a brilliant life for myself, and now, you know, this was not in the plan. I wasn't meant to get depression. I wasn't meant to be bullied as much as I have. It's so hard trying to cope and move on from this. This is just ruining everything. I can't even enjoy the fact that my cousin's having his baby, having his own family. And I miss him so much because he lives away. And sometimes he's in the army, so sometimes he's away. Like him and my other cousin didn't even know him. I want to tell him, but I'm scared. They'd be like, oh my god, you're a lunatic. You're crazy, this, you that. I just miss enjoying things and the simple things. I just want to be curled up in bed, hidden underneath the covers all the time. But I can't. I mean, I'm 18 this year, I'm meant to be an adult this year, but I'm still dependent on people. I'm still looking to them for everything. I mean, I've been trying to get a job for coming up to a year. At the minute, one looks a little bit promising. It looks like I'm gonna get an interview and get that, but if I don't, it's just gonna ruin everything. I don't know what to do. All I know is you might end up seeing a couple more of these, but for now I've gotta go. I'll try and cheer up. If anybody does watch this, thanks, I suppose, and I really hope none of you are going through it. Couldn't even wish it on my worst enemy. It's horrible.